So far, the Saharan dust is affecting our hurricane season. We usually see all of this dust coming by between April and August. But in terms of the number of systems that are coming through, it's also quite stifled right now. All of this Saharan dust hasn't taken away from the outlook for Met Service as we go through the next few months. It is set to see possibly maybe 4 tropical storms in our area of interest and possibly 1 hurricane as we go through the next 6 months. In fact, it's set to be an above normal season where we are between the Eastern Caribbean and Africa. So be mindful about that as we go through the next few months. But there's been a lot of Saharan dust in the air, so all of those tropical waves coming by are fighting that dry, dusty air. They're not being allowed to develop, and even though we get 1 tropical wave coming by on the late Wednesday going to Thursday, and another one enters the Guyanas on the Friday, but still no tropical cyclone development is expected. So more hazy skies expected tonight and into Wednesday morning, especially around Tobago along the Atlantic shoreline. You will notice that Saharan dust still continuing to flow into Roxburgh and eventually coming into Castara, and only the low chance of a shower in places. Similarly, for Trinidad, there's a low chance of a shower in eastern areas of Trinidad early tomorrow morning. As you go through the day, the Saharan dust will continue to filter through, stifling a lot of that activity. Only down towards central and maybe south coast of Trinidad, where you likely see a bit more of the showers. For Pinal, Guayagari and Muruga, there's some moisture coming off of the Columbus Channel. This will likely bring a few of those showers into play as you go through your Wednesday. But for us tonight, looking at a cool 23 degrees Celsius at Piarco, maybe dipping as low as 22 in Chaguanas, highs of 33 likely in Piarco, and in Crown Point 31 is expected. Now, as we go through Thursday and Friday, notice there's still a bit of moisture around, especially around Trinidad. For Thursday, a spell of showery activity is likely as you go through Thursday. Into Friday and Saturday, that Saharan dust follows once more. It will turn quite dusty and hazy to end of the working week and to begin the weekend. Heading offshore, those moderate east-northeasterly winds continue at 15 knots. Just a slight chop out there in the Gulf of Paria and into the Caribbean, 1 to 1.5 meters for the most part. And if you are heading out, there's only 1 high tide at 12:30 p.m. Now, across the eastern Caribbean, we've seen that Saharan dust. That also is stifling the showers for eastern areas of the Caribbean. Out towards the west, the Greater Antilles, still the possibility of some heavy showers around Cuba. An upper-level trough is unsettling the skies there. Breezy at 32 for Kingston, maybe just that brisk shower coming along the coast of the Dominican Republic. For the Eastern Caribbean, we've talked about that Saharan dust, maybe a bit of cloudiness around Dominica and St. Lucia as part of a jet stream comes overhead, but overall, most areas should be fairly hazy. From Barbados coming down to St. Vincent and Grenada. Out towards Georgetown, usual showers are there, and they will continue to be wet and showery through Thursday as well in Guyana. But for us, dusty haze and brief showers from time to time. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.